Hello everyone and welcome to the video. We are back on the N-scale layout once again, but we're not actually here to talk about trains today. We're here to talk about this new die-cast airplane model that I purchased recently. It is a Malaysian Airlines Boeing 777 in 1:400 scale. But it's not just any Malaysian Airlines 777. This is actually the one that disappeared, the MH370. It's the plane. I actually have the box here as well. If you look at the box, you see it says search on, and it has the registration of this aircraft, which was the registration of the Malaysian plane that was the MH370. So taking a look at this model, it's very detailed. I like how the wheels look. It's not toy-like wheels. Like if we get this beluga over here, you can see how the wheels look very toy-like. But if we pick up this plane, you can see how detailed the wheels are. I think they're even made out of rubber. So I'm really happy with that. This is also super heavy. I mean, this thing's like a brick. Little antennas on top. Wheels look good. Sit it down gently. Engines look really good as well. Just overall, a very nice model. The paint is done very well. Just really satisfied with this product. But as somebody who's new to collecting die-cast planes, it was kind of a shock to see how much bigger this 1:400 scale 777 is than my 1:500 Royal Jordanian 747. Because if we put this there and then compare it to that, it is a lot smaller. Now I'm kind of at an interesting point because I have the option to really choose if I want to continue on with 1:500 scale or if I want to continue with start off with, continue on with the 1:400. I think I'm actually going to continue with the 1:400 and not pick up more 1:500s just because I like how bigger these are, and also just feels like that there's more options in 400 scale than there are in 500. It just feels that way. Some other things, the tail, the Malaysian Airlines logos put very well on there indeed. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to show. I think another thing that's different with this one right here is that the wheels actually roll, but on the Royal Jordanian 747, that's the in-flight 500 model, the wheels do not roll, if I remember correctly, but this one can actually roll down the runway, which is pretty nice. Overall, I'm very satisfied with this one, and I think I'm going to get some more 1:400 scale in the future, and that'll be my preferred scale of collecting rather than the 1:500. Although one plus with the 1:500 is I do think they kind of match the scale of the N-scale trains a bit more, because you have this locomotive here with that, but then you put this engine right next to that plane, the Malaysian Airlines MH370, and you can tell that the plane's quite a bit, speaking over myself here, but it's a lot bigger than the 747, so I'm not sure if the scaling on this one is really suited for N-scale layout. This one looks really good, and then I have those toy grade ones over there. They look pretty decent, so thanks for watching.